Maya.
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe is here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Oh, and he wanted me to get a bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Yeah, Phoenix, that's what you should be thinking about.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Same, I just wanted to see you smile before I left. Dear Lord, let this girl have a burger. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal! The trial today, Yes, what about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a lawyer. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. You're jumping to conclusions a bit here, Phoenix. Haven't even had your first date with him yet, Christ. Hey, Nick! You finally came! They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
That is correct. That's the plan. Anything new to say, or... Alright, yeah, what to do and any ideas. We're back to business as usual. What do you think we should do next?
We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gourdy. I was kidding.
Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
I meant, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Again, Phoenix, there's probably a little more you could do.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lana! Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lana.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Is that your phone, Lana? Make it up? What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I've been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right! You mean the first time you witness a murder. Also, are you planning on witnessing a murder? What about Gourdy?
Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gourdy's fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lana, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
We don't really have a choice. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay. How much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gourdy.
Whoa, Gourdy?
But Gourdy doesn't... I mean, Gourdy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it?
Oh, okay.
Right, see y'all later.
Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gourdy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gourdy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is this? Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's real impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. She actually seems nice. She's given him a lot of, like, ideas and stuff. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgeworth? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a year. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. What was that big thing up there before? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Alright. I actually want to leave the lake now. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Poor Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gourdy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for him.
Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gourdy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us... How? Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal! Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I'm gonna borrow Missile. Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute.
Oh boy. Borrowed Canine Unit Missile from Detective Gumshoe. So Missile is actually the name of Shu Takumi's Shiba Inu, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. Shu Takumi is the person who wrote this game. And his real dog was named after this dog in Ace Attorney. We're gonna head to the public beach. Picking up Missile is not necessary for anything other than an achievement. I will say there is a correct answer. I'm just not gonna tell you it until I pick it.
Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of yours. Phoenix, what the fuck do you mean? It's a dog. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
What's wrong, Missile? Eesh! Missile! Missile!
Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs!
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry! Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick!
It's gonna have to this time.
And that's all you got with Missile. It's funny, though. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Huh? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which'll it be? I'm gonna borrow the fishing pole next. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Alright, back to the lake.
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use for bait?
Oh,
Yeah, oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait.
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold. Ugh, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Ah! My leg!
Hey! What are you doing?
Sorry, Lana.
Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her.
Dear, dear.
The correct answer is the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector?
Sure thing, pal.
I'm not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Alright. That will get you the Secret Weapons 3 achievement on the HD iOS port and the HD Trilogy. Alright. Heading back to the lake again. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look.
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gourdy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gourdy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value. Okay. Now that we're here, let's show this to Larry. Look at the flags on it. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Must be a coincidence! There's strings of flags everywhere these days! Like elementary schools! And used car dealerships! Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Now why would you go ask me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, you see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the Samurai up with that. And then... the valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it.
What? Off in the Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that Steel Samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. You love being vague, don't you, Phoenix? Alright. Let's talk. First about what happened. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Well, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gourdy. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gourdy for me yet? We found him. Huh? Gourdy? Oh, we found him already.
What? I haven't seen any monsters yet.
Y'all for real? Gourdy really exists? Wait, I need proof. You got a photo? Of course I have proof.
No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gourdy.
Enough jabbering already. Let's see your proof. Just once. It's been a while. Take that! Take that!
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gourdy. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gourdy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
So if you didn't view the scene with the fishing pole, that scene replaces the scene with the sneeze, that would normally play, where Maya will sneeze and set off the camera. Either way, it's funny. I just wanted to show the way with the fishing pole because that's how you get an achievement. Anyway, case information. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second lake photo. Bye now, y'all take care. We can't actually look at it, but the description says it shows an empty lake. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Huh. Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Well, that'll have to wait 2 games from now. Let's head to the boat rental shop.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
All right. We can enter now into the caretaker's shack.
Meg, that you?
Eek!
Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg,
Yes?
finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. What?
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. One on that perch.
Keith,
Yes.
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello.
What? Yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. A pasta shop?
Yep. To think, the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes.
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes.
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course, everyone knows that.
Nick?
Huh.
How long do we have to keep up all this all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. So the fact that this guy's name is Uncle, in future ports his name is just Old Man, and you can see in the court record he's just called Old Caretaker. He's called Uncle in the text box for some reason. I don't entirely understand why. I'm sure it's something that was common to call older folks in the early to mid 2000s, but it's just a weird choice, and I'm glad they changed it in future ports.
Huh? That a lawyer's badge?
Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith!
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir, no, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Promise to run the noodle. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy! Good for you, Keith!
Oh, wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg!
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly! Hello! Hello! What?
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Well, maybe he saw the murder. Lake photo.
Hey, yep, I seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad! You know something about this?
Hey, yep, the other night, out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us! Tell us what you saw!
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all.
I hope I haven't signed a contract to do that.
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep.
It's after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang! So I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
Alright, let's examine the bird.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? He ignored me.
What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello? Hello? What?
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello.
Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just can't tell. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228! What?
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will you?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Hey, yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6! What?
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6! What?
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister! I mean, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on the Steel 6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Sounds like a plan. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
This sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. We have evidence. What's that? A parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot.
The parrot knew about that incident. That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly! Polly! Have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6! What?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick.
15 years ago, me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court.
What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours.
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was on the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file added to the court record. Right. That's probably all we're going to be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court.